Hi, Morgan Aries. This is your reading for today. Today's date is the 12th of May. This will recognize things from the past, recent past, and possibilities for your coming future. We are grounded, protected, and connected. And we are simply asking what you need to be aware of, what's coming up for you that you need to know about. Aries, they're taking me to the normal plane deck for cartomancy. Just checking we've got all the cards there. See what other deck they pick out for you. We've got the Heavenly Guidance deck with the Avalon Magic and the Awareness deck. Before we start, obviously this won't resonate with all Aries. Take what does, leave what doesn't, and remember, don't live your life by the cards, live it by your own free will. We're starting off with the Awareness deck. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Awareness for Aries, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am smart. I am talented. I will teach. I'll read what's on the cards, but we get the main full story once all the cards are out, because it depends on what cards are next to each other. For example, you could get the wedding bell card, but if there's a broken card beside that, that could be a divorce. So I don't like to speculate until we get to the end, unless I get a very strong sense or a vision or an intuitive message come through with a specific card. Okay. No, that was both together. I like my cards to come out one at a time or one after the other. If they come out in a clump, they have to go back in. They just do. Okay, overindulgence Aries. Time to get back on track after overindulging in food, drink, or burning the candle at both ends. And this would include if you've been stressed about anything and you've been kind of wallowing in worry and stress, or if you've been out just too much celebrating, it could be as well, Aries. Okay. Desires. What is it that your heart truly desires, and what are you doing to manifest that? This tells me that you may be in a place where you're looking for a change. You're looking for more. And maybe you're asking yourself the questions, what do I want out of life? You are smart. You are talented. And it's saying, I will teach. It's giving you a suggestion. The guides are telling me it's a suggestion. I will teach. Let's teach what you know. You've got intuition. Listen to your intuition. Don't think, feel. You have all of the answers within. Knowledge. Expand your mind with higher education and topics of interest to you. I am smart. Grounding. Get outdoors and connect with nature. Fresh air will do the world of good. And it'll help you. Sometimes when you're out, for example, I can go down to a quiet beach and have a walk along the beach. And my head might be full of stuff. before I start that walk. And not consciously thinking about the things, just walking, breathing in that sea air and things. I have answers by the time I get to the end. Sometimes it's in the silence we get those answers. It's being grounded and being present and stop the worrying. And sometimes the answers come to you. Wedding bells, the proposal of marriage is on the cards. Your happy ever after awaits. Like I said before, could also represent a divorce, but it could also represent an invitation to a wedding. For those of you who are already married, it could be a renewal of the vows, or it could be, like I said again, an invitation to a wedding, or you're part of the planning of a wedding. We have trauma. Free yourself from past trauma, change what you can and let go of what you can't. Okay, so they're pointing me back to here. So maybe this is where you thought you were going. And you know, it doesn't have to be marriage. If it's a long-term partner that you've lived with, and if it's broke up, it's still the same thing, because it's surrounded by trauma here. And changes. Changes in your lifestyle and changes in your career. And you're asking, what is it that your heart truly desires? What are you doing to manifest that? Get some grounding, make those changes. You're coming away from this trauma. This trauma is in your first category here. So it's your recent past. This is like maybe it's where you saw it going, or how it felt. You know, you're together. It's a new phase in your life. You're going to make those changes, Aries, and life rolls on. Make the best of yours today. A new chapter awaits, and it's just waiting for you to make those changes. The intuition comes in as this partnership. Intuition and knowledge. Sometimes you doubt your intuition and you doubt your gut, and you have to have evidence. But you are back on track, and this overindulgence now all comes in with this too, because you weren't living your authentic life with this person. Thank you, Spirit. Can we have a clarifier? No? Okay. They were given that. I don't know why I squished all those cards up. I think because it is really in your recent past, and you need to keep that dead, and that's changing. Ground yourself. Be in the moment. Don't worry about the future. Don't dwell on the past. Make the changes. Start that new chapter is what it's telling you. The cartomancy, they usually have me have these for to bring people out in situations. Small wins, small improvements. So you are going step by step. You're overcoming those obstacles and delays. You overcome the obstacles and the delays, and some of those obstacles you put in your own way, Aries. Step by step. I keep giving you step by step. Don't step backwards. We've got a flirtatious or outgoing blonde or fair-haired feminine energy. And we've got the 10 of diamonds, which is good fortune, prosperity. The diamonds normally represents finances, work, career. Who's this? We've got an older man, older masculine energy who's helpful, good advice. Let's see where he comes in. A wish fulfillment. to do with the home inheritance, unexpected inheritance. This one, endings, misfortune. So this prosperity could be the inheritance. It could be an inheritance or unexpected money in some way. These endings and misfortune around this man. Money will help you with a wish fulfillment. And you've got a good friend by your side, a good fair-haired friend. New opportunities. And it's asking you not to be stubborn. Challenges in the work aspect. And I think this is to do with the change card. A change is required in the work area. And know your worth. Know your worth. That's what I'm getting. Know your worth. 2 minutes, come on. Any more? Okay. And then we've got the Avalon deck for final guidance. Love always supports you and aligns you with your true purpose. And I'm hearing you got distracted for a while, Aries. Get back on your path. Can we do that again, please, sisters? Thank you. Okay. Don't be imprisoned by your past. Create a brand new you. Hold that vision. Walk right away from that past. Reconnect to Mother Nature's world of plenty, and you shall receive a myriad of miracles. Welcome the solitude. It's time to replenish your weary soul. So, like getting outdoors and connecting with nature and grounding and solitude and the silence. Sometimes, like I said before, you can get your answers. The path isn't always a straight line. You come back to things you thought you understood and see deeper truths. Let your love overflow. At the end of your life, you will be asked, how deeply did you love? Blessed be, Aries.